Getting a scholarship overseas or abroad is one of the easiest things you can ever do. It is the easiest process you can ever go through. I wonder why many people still pay to study. Many people still borrow loans to study. There are so many information out there that you can utilize that's going to help you to navigate through your studies, whether you're looking at bachelor's, master's, or PhD. You can do all these things for free. And in fact, you can be paid for studying, for going to school. There are so many countries, so many programs, so many boards that are ready to sponsor you. The only thing that you need is the information. And today, I am bringing you valid information on how you can get a scholarship to study abroad, to study overseas. Whether you're looking at Canada, US, Europe, Germany, it doesn't matter the country you're looking at. As long as you have the information, the sky is going to be your beginning and not your limit. I'll be back shortly. Hey guys, welcome again today. This is where your migration and study abroad journey starts. Here and now. So let's dive into the video and let's see what we have today again for you. Through me. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Nicholas Salako, and on this channel, I bring you information and news about migrating abroad and also studying abroad as an international student, and of course, other things that go with being a foreign student in a foreign land, right? So, if this is what you're looking for, you are just at the best spot, and I'm sure you're gonna get what you're looking for here and now. So, what if I told you that you can study in the US, Canada, Europe for free? And that's right, no tuition. And today I have a lot of stuff I'm going to be talking about with you today on my table. And in some cases, you don't even need to do IELTS or TOEFL or Duolingo. And in this video, I will break down how to get a fully funded scholarship to study this year. I mean, this year, 2025. Whether you're looking for undergrad, master's, or PhD, this is the guide for you. And I'm going to show you again and also drop the links on how to navigate and go through the website so I can get updated news on migration abroad. Now, for the first section, I want to talk about the types of scholarship because for you to be able to know what is right for you, you need to know what types are out there, right? You can't just apply for any scholarship. You have to really scrutinize to know which scholarship actually fits your own need. And fit your own requirements and fit your own portfolio. That's one thing you have to look out for. So, the first thing you need to understand is that there's what we call merit based scholarship. And merit based scholarship are typically primarily about your academic performance, they are merit based. So, that doesn't mean that they do not also check some other things, but primarily it's based on your academic performance, whether in high school, in your bachelor's, whatever it is. You'll be getting that scholarship typically based on your GPA. That's for merit based. Now, there's what we call need based scholarship. Need based are for students that have financial need. If you see any scholarship anywhere that says need based and you're from, let's say, an average background, little or nothing to deal with, that is where you should be at because you are in need. So that's the need based scholarship. There's also what we call the government funded scholarship, like the Fulbright scholarship, the Chevening scholarship of the UK, and the DAAD scholarship of Germany. There are so many of these government sponsored scholarship that are government sponsored. They are, of course, a combination of the need based and the merit based. Now, it is left for the admission board to decide on what they want from the candidates and what they are looking for, what their objectives and their aims are. The fourth one are the university funded scholarship. This scholarship actually are offered directly by the schools. So the schools are the ones that come up with this scholarship. Now, they determine their own requirements for taking you into the program. That's the school university funded scholarship. Now, there's what we call the program or field specific scholarship. These scholarships are peculiar to disciplines. If you had a bachelor's in philosophy, right, for example, you cannot use it to go and apply for a field based scholarship in STEM. If you have a STEM scholarship, you cannot use it to go and apply for a scholarship in, let's say, history or something. So it doesn't work like that. It is always peculiar to the university or the department or the faculty offering this scholarship. Not that I've given you the types of scholarship that we have. It is important that we go to where can we actually find the scholarships. The first place that I think you should be looking out for if you really want to go study abroad without paying a dime from your pocket, without having to go through the hassle of loan, like many students, like myself, you have to go to scholarshipaid.com. I will drop the link in my description box. And again, I'll drop it on top of this video. So please pay attention to that. Scholarshipaid.com. That is one. Number two, opportunitiescorner.info. Opportunitiescorner.info. Number three, for Germany, this is peculiar to Germany, is the DAAD.de scholarship, of course. I've been talking about that for a while because it's still on. The fourth one is the Fulbrightprogram.org. It's a USA sponsored program. If that's what you want to do, go for it. The third one, the last one that I think it's one of the most easiest to navigate, that has a lot of information, is the studyportals.com. You click on these links, you will see a lot that you can even consume, a lot. And you have no reason, absolutely no reason, not to migrate to your dream country and dream study destination this year. Now, after talking about the type of scholarship and talking about where to find the scholarship, it is pertinent that I talk about the application requirements, the basic things that you must have in your pocket before you even start thinking of applying for scholarship. Because I see that many people actually they want to travel abroad, they have so many dreams. But the basic things that would help them to actually utilize and get to this stage they want to get to, they don't have it. They don't have it. It's like the story of the 10 virgins who had oil and the other one do not have oil, right? So you cannot be planning to travel through an aircraft and there's no flight ticket. So let's go straight into the application requirement. As an as an applicant, as a potential applicant, the first thing you want to have in your pocket is your academic certificate and your academic transcript. It doesn't matter what stage of application you are. If you want to study for undergrad, you have to have your high school diploma and transcript with you. If you want to go for masters, you have to have your undergrad transcript and certificates with you. If you want to do your PhD, you should have your master's document and everything with you. That was the first one. The second one, start thinking about your SOP, your statement of purpose, your motivational letter. Start thinking about that. I know some other programs will tell you to write some additional essays, but in all of this, one thing that still stands out is that they will still ask you to write your SOP. They want to get to know you, what you bring into the program, what you take in from the program, and now this is going to affect you afterwards, if that makes sense. The third one is your recommendation letters. Try to start to identify people that actually know you, your capacity, and want the best for you. Many people will go and pick people that don't like them to go and recommend them because of lack. They will mess you up. So get people that want the best for you as a future scholar or as a future professional to get these things done for you. The fourth one, you will need your letter of test of English or proof of English, all those stuff. I know not all scholarship are very bent on that, but to save yourself any doubt, just do it if you have the capacity. If you do not have the capacity, you can go to your school and get a proof of English proficiency. They always give it out, so you can get that. The next one is that you want to try to work on your resume and your CV. Let's say you're applying to a school in Europe. You want to get a Europa CV. Let's say it's in Brazil. Go and do the Latte CV. Let's say it's in the US. Whatever state it is, there are formats that every county, every the nation deal with. So you want to go there and do what they want. Okay. And then for this is actually very link or peculiar to masters and PhD. You want to start writing your proposal letter. Proposal letter. Very important. I think it would be nice that I'm speaking about all this without talking about the top countries that are offering scholarship this year. Some countries do not give scholarship at all. I know New Zealand is very bad at scholarship, very bad at scholarship. That's the truth. Australia, not really good at scholarships. But US and some European countries give you scholarship. Brazil offers you a full ride. They even give you food for studying in their country, right? The first school you want to be, I mean, the first country you want to be looking at, what you want to be scrutinizing and trying to get through is the USA. I mean, almighty USA. The second country is Canada. Canada has an opening and an embrace towards immigrants. Please take advantage when they are still open. Take advantage when they are still open. Germany is also doing the same thing now. I know the school TU Munich is a free tuition school. You can go there. UK has the Chevening Scholarship, the Commonwealth Share Scholarship. They have that. So if UK is your thing, please go for it. Japan has MEX Scholarship. For this MEX Scholarship, there's no IELTS required for Japan. Netherlands has the Holland Scholarship. You can also go for that. Sweden has the Swedish Institute Scholarship. I've mentioned USA, I've mentioned Canada, I've mentioned Germany, I've mentioned UK, I've mentioned Japan, Netherlands, and Sweden. And there are still many other more. They're going to offer you tuition coverage, flight, monthly stipend, accommodation, health insurance, and even sometimes relocation costs. So while breaking down all those things, let me give you a few strategies or winning tips that can give you a chance of actually winning this scholarship. The first one, the first one is that apply to as many as 5 scholarships. Don't just say, okay, I like MEX scholarship in Japan. And even if you are 10, apply to all of them. Apply as many as possible. Don't limit yourself. If situation is not limiting you, do not limit yourself. Apparently, it's going to be almost the same requirements that you're going to use, and you have nothing to lose. But if those things work out, you have a lot to gain, if that makes sense. The second one is that you want to personalize your SOP. Please avoid chat GPT. Write a personal story. Now, get people who are strong to recommend you. People who have done well for themselves in life. You might not, I mean, you want to apply for masters. You're going to your church to go and, what was it called? Let's say you want to apply for masters in whatever it is, something that is not ministry related. And then you go to church to go and tell your pastor to recommend you. And it wasn't even your employer. So it doesn't correlate. Get people that have done well for themselves professionally, and otherwise to recommend you. You have to make sure your recommenders are actually doing something in some field. And if they're doing something in your field or your potential field, best for you. That's by the way. Again, apply early. Apply early, show leadership, volunteer, and also have social impact. Many universities are now accepting English proficiency letter. Take advantage of that. Okay? Again, you have this information. What you do with them is what is most important. And I wish you the very best. I hope that you continue to like, to share, and to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for everyone who always come by to see what I have. Today is an amazing opportunity for you to start to work. Shalom.